Yes, your gut, your instincts, the feeling you've had that something ominous is on the way, all of it is true. What are you going to do about it now that you still have some control? Your first step is to go to my website, preparewithjericho.com. Your next step is to stock up on the multiple 1 week emergency food kits from My Patriot Supply. Priced at under $50, there's no better time for you to buy in bulk. My Patriot Supply is equipped to help you prepare. As the original Patriot company, they've helped over 2 million families ready themselves. These 1 week kits with ready hour foods provide over 2,000 calories every day. And they're sealed in a rugged ammo can so they last up to 25 years in storage. Just grab it and go when the crisis comes. Get these kits for under $50 this week only. Prepare with Jericho.com. That is prepare with Jericho. That's me.com. What's going on, everyone? Hope everybody's doing all right. Make sure you get into the description box. Hit the link to my new channel, Green's House. I even got my P.O. box there. You want to send something, you want to say something, you want to do it old school, send it snail mail. It's in there. This weekend, a lot of shit going on. You may or may not have heard about this pesky little attack going on in Israel at the hands of Iran. And I hear people say, actually, it's Iran. Well, I'm not in Iran, so I say Iran and Iraq. But Iran attacked Israel this weekend. They sent, I think, about 300 drones through the air, and they used their Golden Dome defense to shoot down 99% of them. So I'm seeing this and I'm thinking, okay, so they sent a bunch of drones. Israel and the US and the UK shot down 99% of them. And, any terrorists, any Iranian terrorists who might be listening, I'm not trying to give you uh, information or give you advice on what to do, but why would you do it that way when the way that they attacked on October 7th was far more effective? Basically, what's the point of you planning an attack and carrying out an attack that you know is not going to be successful? Is this some type of distraction? Is this to get people talking? What is the point? You knew that wasn't going to work. They've done that shit before. And actually, this is the first time Iran has directly attacked Israel. They've done it through, proxy groups and stuff, Hamas and all that stuff. They've supplied other groups, but this is the first time that the country of Iran has attacked Israel. Why? Other people have tried. You've seen how they shut down all of those too. One might hit here or there on the outskirts and blow up a fucking, you know, a latke stand or something. They might hit the matzo ball plant, but that's about it. No real damage is done. So why do that? I think there's an ulterior motive, but no matter what happened, and whether they were successful or not, the point is, Iran did not heed the stern warning from Sloppy Joe. Let me read that warning to you. Believe me, it won't take long. Okay? President Sloppy Joe Biden told reporters Friday afternoon that he expects an Iranian attack on Israel to occur sooner than later, amid urgent concerns that Iran was about to retaliate for the bombing of its consulate in Damascus, Syria earlier this month. Asked for his message to Iran in the tense moment, Biden was blunt, simply saying, don't. I'm sorry. Let me be authentic here. Sloppy Joe, let me get into character. Loves kids' hair, can't do shit. Love kids' hair, can't walk upstairs. Oh, here we go. Don't. Right? Is that going to discourage you from carrying out a terrorist act? If some feeble, shaky old man says, don't. What? We all know it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Now, if he would have grabbed the mic and said, don't, maybe that would have done something. But don't. Don't or what? If you do, this will happen. Don't do it, Iran, or else. No, just don't. So they have the Iranians shaking in their Middle Eastern boots. Now, If you follow me for any length of time, you know that I don't give a shit what goes on in the Middle East. We have enough problems here. We have enough domestic issues that we don't need to be worrying about things internationally. But for the longest time, America has had a bad habit of getting involved in other people's business, and not with the support of the American citizen either. This is some federal government shit. This is some alphabet organization, some so what I'm looking for, some acronyms. This is the business of CIA, FBI, and all that kind of shit. The average American citizen does not want us fucking around in the desert or anywhere else for that matter. I say we bring all our resources and our weapons home, but we are. We're over there messing around, poking in other people's business. You have military, you have Navy ships out there, you have military personnel on the ground. The part of the American, the U.S. Navy helped shoot down some of those drones. So if I were King Jericho, I would leave the Middle East altogether. Too bad, it's on you. I've said before, we've given Israel $3 billion a year in defense funds. What'd you do with it? Yes, you have the Iron Dome, but US and the UK still had to help you repel this Iranian attack. So I don't think we should be fucking around at all over there. But unfortunately, we are. So what does this mean? Because Iran is not on their own. They have homies too. They have backup too. They're in cahoots. They're in bed with Russia. Remember, Orange Man, because he sent out a tweet about Kim Jong-un, World War III, World War III. Well, this really could be World War III. I've heard talk of Russia wanting to, I saw a headline about it, but I couldn't find it anywhere else. So I don't know if it's true, but they're saying Russia would back up Iran if America were to retaliate against them. Well, then what do you have? You have America, you have Israel, you have Iran, you would have Russia. Some might call that a world war. And since we've had World War I, World War II, that would make this World War III. And guess what? All parties involved in this one, and that's just saying if it's us four, America and Israel, Iran and Russia, just us four, it could be more. But even if it was just those four countries, all parties involved have nuclear weapons. That's new. That's new to a world war. The first two, well, the first one, nobody had them. The second one, we were the only ones that had them, and we used them first. But now, all those countries that I just named would have nuclear weapons. So not only could it be World War III, it could also be a nuclear war. But Sloppy Joe was supposed to be the adult. See, we got the adults back in the room. Well, these adults want to fight. These adults want to send our men and women to the desert again to die for some bullshit. Remember what the preacher told the sheriff, Cleavon Little, in Blazing Saddles? Well, son, you're on your own. That's what we need to say with Israel, to Israel. I'm sure Israel can defend themselves. Second largest air force in the world. They got all our damn weapons. They got F-35s and shit. They got all kinds of missiles and bombs. Why can't they fight Iran on their own or whoever else is messing with them over there? Why do we have to get involved? This really could be World War III. What happened in the last World War, World War II? There was a draft. You think they could have it again? I know we're all new and advanced with our cell phones and TikTok and shit, but you think they'd have another draft? It's possible. Then you would really see who the Ku Klux trans men are and the Ku Klux trans women. You really want to be that? You willing to go fight? Are you ladies out there taking your hormones with your peach fuzz and your chin beards and your CrossFit? You really want to be a man? You want to go fight? You want to go put on that rucksack? You want to go kick doors in and look for insurgents? You'd see them stop taking that fucking medication real quick. That hair would grow long, that facial hair would go away, and them titties would come right back. They'd be sifting through the dumpsters looking for those titties that they cut off and threw away because you don't want to go fight. You think being a man is some shit you see on TV. Real men go fight wars. You really a man? I don't think so. If you're a soldier or a Marine or a sailor, You want to be elbows and assholes with a bunch of Ku Klux trans members? Hell no. But you might get your opportunity. If the Democrats have their way, you might get your opportunity. What happened the last presidential election we had during the middle of a war? George W., 9/11, anybody? The Iraq War, Operation Iraqi Freedom. That's part of the reason why George W. Bush got reelected, because we were in the middle of a war. You think they won't pull out all the stops? You think they won't try another sweet and sour sniffles pandemic? You think they won't try to lock us in our homes and send our ballots in the mail and hide Sloppy Joe? Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Maybe they think the American people have gotten wise to their antics. So now they're going to try something new. Now they're going to plunge us in a world war. You don't want to switch leaders then, do you? You're flying down the racetrack in a Formula One car. You don't want to switch drivers then, do you? Don't think they won't. Don't think they give a shit about us. Don't think they won't send us off to die so they can stay here at home and steal another election. Yeah, I said it. What say you? Meet me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Make sure you get in that description box, like, subscribe, and share my new channel, Green's House. You know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to that description box. Like I said, like, subscribe, and share to my new channel, Green's House. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.